If you're a fan of high-speed off-road shenanigans, then yeah, I know, you missed the TRX. And I get it. That thing is a blast with its 702 horsepower having supercharged V8, jump-ready Bilstein suspension bits, and roaring exhaust note. Well, that truck, as we know it, has gone away. Ram is ready to roll out the next generation, and things are starting off on the right foot. Meet the 2025 Ram 1500 RHO. So what the heck does RHO stand for? Ram hasn't said what it means, but it doesn't mean Ram High Output. Take a glance at the center console though. See that rhino? That's our best bet as to what RHO is all about. Essentially, the RHO brings all the good bits from the prior gen TRX into the current gen truck, just minus that Hellcat horsepower in the nose. I know, that's a big miss for a vocal contingent of you, but there's something to be said about a twin turbocharged straight six that can deliver 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque. That easily outmuscles the eco-boosted V6 version of Ford's Raptor, which makes 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. And that's a great place for the Ram RHO to get started. Plus you're dropping a lot of weight out of the front of the truck, which will help keep everything rolling when you're sending it off jumps out in the desert. Like the TRX before it, the RHO gets a set of Bilstein Blackhawk E2 adaptive shocks. The goal is to deliver strong on-road drivability with incredible off-road capability. There are forged aluminum control arms up front, a Dana 60 axle out back, and that rear axle has up to 14 inches of travel. Additionally, the RHO employs a 3-stage progressive hydraulic jounce control within the shocks, so when you go airborne and then touch back down, the truck can take it while you're not getting totally thrashed in the cabin. Also helping with that landing will be the set of 35-inch tires. Speaking of the cabin though, since this is a 2025 Ram product, it gets all the new goodies on the inside. I'm talking about 12-way power adjusting front seats with memory and massage functions, a 14.5-inch center screen running Uconnect 5, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster ahead of the driver. Move your eyes to the dash itself and you'll find the transfer case switches, a launch control button, and the drive mode selector that offers up a choice between auto, tow, mud and sand, rock, snow, sport, Baja, and custom. There's also a valet mode to prevent any unwanted shenanigans when you head to your nearest fancy restaurant. So if that sounds good to you, that's great. But if you're still bemoaning the loss of the TRX, well, maybe just stay tuned for more. In a recent spot highlighting parts of the new lineup, Ram dropped some Easter eggs. In one scene of the spot, a pair of dirt bikes join up with the convoy. One has 540 adorned on its number plate, which is a clear reference to the 540 horsepower of the RHO. The other bike has a blank number plate, which is a nod that there's more to come. So, while Ford currently rules the land of dune surfing and soaring fun, Ram doesn't plan to let them keep the party to themselves. We have the Ram RHO, which bests the V6 Raptor in terms of power on tap, and it certainly sounds like there's another model arriving soon which could put the 720 horsepower Raptor R in its place. And letting these two mega truck makers slug it out just makes for more entertaining options for the rest of us, assuming you can stomach the sure-to-be-high cost of entry.